Yeah, so I mean you're drawing attention to it at the moment with just looking at it, but when you've got it in situ with other bits flying, with other bits around it, it'll just sort of tone it down. Didn't want it to look too clean, which it certainly did look too clean. So that's the shorter run. Right, so the next one is with the browns. That's that's that one there. Going to take, not too fussed with the a bit of black still being on there, but I'm going to peel off the top of that bud because it was very black. In fact, I'm going to cut that because that's going to annoy me. And get a bit of brown out. Again, literally a smidge, because you can always add more. And the first time you use it, even though you've probably been advised and gone elsewhere as well and discovered this, but you just don't want much at all, and you'll put too much on. And you can actually do this with your finger as well, along the side of the wall. But I'm going to use this. Again, this is only slightly, but that cotton bud is just too knackered. And as you rub it along, you'll get some darker bits, darker areas, but nature's always a bit random anyway with that sort of stuff. And I'm probably going to do the other side as well. Give that a little rub off. But again, it just takes the slightly, in some areas it's a bit lighter than others. Sort of gives the wall another bit of a grubby look. I probably might put some on the top as well. So yeah, it's not too bad. That's the one that's so yeah, pretty pleased with that. That's pretty much done. The graffiti's got a bit of dirt on it. It's got some weeds growing over that side. So I wasn't quite pleased with how that right hand side of that had gone down, but yeah, no, looking pretty much ready to go, to be stuck in position. So the wall is going to basically be at that angle there. Rather good. and I will now move it over. I'll get it in position on the layout itself. Right, so that's the area that this is going to be going into. I've not done this. This is actually going to be completely fenced off. That's the wall's going to be running along here and along here. Going to be putting some overgrown stuff. Exactly, not sure yet. Maybe a fence along here. I've left it bare. There's going to be some scenery going in there. So again, there'll be. I'm not sure if I'm even going to do palisade fencing along here, or more brickwork. And then the wall is going to run from there to here, and then it's going to have a gate on it. And then this is going to be car parking and stuff like that. As I said, there's going to be some bins here, and people walking about, some benches, something like that. Which, let's have a look. Transit, dropping some bits off. I haven't thought about positioning of any kind of stuff like that yet. Now, one thing that is a problem over here that you probably can't see on the camera is the angle of, now this stuff here for the tarmac, I used Wix's filler mixed with a bit of water to make it slightly runny, and then when you pour it, it kind of, if you've ever used latex on flooring, it just kind of levels itself out, which is ironic because it runs slightly into the corner. I think it must have been slightly thicker, and as you can see, this wall isn't going to stand up, so I'm going to stick it like that just for the time being. And we're going to, obviously once it's glued, then we'll be absolutely fine, but what we're looking at is that, I guess. Whoops. So there you go. You can see a bit of the graffiti, and a bit on the other side. And there's some bins. I'm going to put probably some more weed stuff just to cover up that bit under the wall that you can see. And then so that wall at the moment isn't quite standing up completely level, but it's certainly gives you the idea of where it's all going. The wall running, the shorter run on the right, might be moved ever so slightly away from the back of the greengrocers or the grocery shop. But yeah, there you go. That's a wall that's been weathered with some weeds, some darkening. I'll try and get some slightly better lighting situation to see. That's a little bit better. Well, it's actually creating more shadow on the wall, but I'll get some better lighting, and for later on in the video. But yeah, you can see that doesn't look too bad. And when the gates, as I said, this side here is going to be there's going to be a gate there, probably a double gate, because that'll be access into the actual yard area. And then yeah, so it's not much work to do the walls, but it does look good. We move around up here. You've got that's the farm area. That's, I need to focus on a bit of that. That's been done quite a while up there. Needs still some neatening up around the houses and stuff. There's going to be some horses and stuff up there, some more trees, but kind of move on and just keep moving around. So there we go. That's the walls. back. I'll come back with the update of when the walls are actually in. I'll stick it on the end of this video, and they'll be in place, glued, fixed, with better lighting as well, so you can see this side of the wall a bit better. Cheers, thanks for watching.
I don't know.